When an AI system makes a bad decision, it's usually not because it's wrong, it's because it was forced to guess. In this video, we are going to learn how you as creative professionals can scale and automate responsibly without losing the brand identity along the way. We are going to do this through a deep dive into a specific machine that I've built, a system designed to do only one job: generating YouTube thumbnails for A/B testing. A good thumbnail can make or break a YouTube video, but designing meaningful variation is time-consuming and the ideation could be tricky. What if there's a way to generate 5, 10, 20 different thumbnails in one click? So this is the idea. You upload an existing thumbnail, choose a category you want to test, and with one click you get 5 different variations. But what we're really going to talk about is not thumbnails. We are going to understand what makes a machine consistent and how good context can turn a fragile workflow into a bulletproof one. So even if you don't need a thumbnail machine, but you are thinking in the framework of building creative machines that will help you scale and automate, this video is for you. This is one of my favorite things about Weavy: custom workflows built for specific real needs. This machine is built from inputs. All of these inputs are what I call context. We have the visual describer, we have the engine who creates the prompts, and we have the outputs. So if, for example, I will select to change only the color and contrast strategy, I will get 5 different colors and everything else will remain the same. And I can do it also with composition and framing, pose and gesture. Every time I'm getting 5 different results that are all on brand. I want to show you what happens when we create the same machine with the same goal, but we are not using the right context. So this machine also has an input of the thumbnail we want to iterate, the A/B category that we want to change. It also has a really strong system prompt that knows to take these 2 inputs and create 5 different prompts. Let's say I've selected the category of headline and thumbnail copy. When we look closely on the results, we see that it doesn't do the right job because it understands Weavy as a fashion company. It would say fix your look, wardrobe tips, because it doesn't have the context to understand that Weavy is an AI platform. If I will change it to wildcard, the results I will get might be wild, but they will definitely not be on brand. So some of the results are usable in more generic categories, but when we talk about consistency, this workflow fails. And this is the key point. Without the right context, you cannot trust the system. So now let's look on this machine when we actually want reliable long-term results, using the right context. Everything starts with the inputs. If we want good results over time, we need to feed the LLM that generates our prompt with the proper context. That context can include both text and images. The important question is not what inputs do I have or what inputs can I add? No, the real question is what output do we want? In this case, the desired output, it's additional thumbnail designs that match our brand, match our visual language, and follow our A/B testing best practices. Once that's clear, now we can understand what are the inputs required. We are giving it a framework to make creative decisions inside. The system receives all of these inputs. It receives additional 3 successful thumbnails that we have. All of them are connected into an LLM that is connected into a system prompt. This system prompt is a thumbnail style and visual language extractor, which means that it knows how to extract our visual identity. We also get the brand and marketing brief, which allows the system to understand what is our brand. And we also get the A/B testing guidelines, which explains exactly what we want to test in each category. And the last 2 inputs are selectable inputs, where you can upload your thumbnail, select a category, and then all of this context that you are seeing here is aggregated in a prompt concatenator that allows all of the text to be inputted inside of this LLM. And this LLM has a different system prompt. And I've built this system prompt with our system prompt generator that I'm expanding in another video. You can check it out. Its role is very specific. It knows how to receive these inputs, analyze them, and generate 5 different prompts, while changing only the selected category. You are an expert YouTube thumbnail designer and engagement-focused visual strategist. Your role is to generate 5 original, high-quality image-to-image A/B testing prompts. You are expected to be highly creative, but only inside the boundaries of the selected variable. So everything I told you till now is reflected in these system prompts. And now when this LLM gets all of this context and has this specific mission, our 5 prompts will be bulletproof. If we change the text, for example, we can see that it understands that all of the things are related to Weavy. And if we will do visual hook, it will be inside our brand guidelines. Even the wildcard, which is really wild, is doing such a great job by maintaining our colors and maintaining our look and feel. So I want to summarize for a second. To build systems that truly fit your need, you need to feed them the right context. That is what turns automation from something fragile into something reliable. I'm going to share this workflow with you so you can explore the differences between the two workflows yourself. And also you can use it and just generate thumbnails for your brand if you want. I would really love your feedback. Tell me how you work with inputs and context. What did you think about this workflow? And anything else you want to share that feels relevant. If you want to go deeper, I recommend watch our other YouTube videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our Discord community, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you. Thank you. What was that?